Schimel, Kennedie, Shuler, head coach Scott Rueck. Scott, your opening statement.
All right. Well, obviously a great win. It was a fun atmosphere to be a part of. I thought Loyola played, just a really smart, good game. I mean, we know that they can knock shots down. They'll take some really tough shots and make some really tough shots, and that's what they did tonight. I thought defensively we were pretty good, and then I thought we got really good, as the game went on, and we got really accurate and made them, have to adjust their game and work, and you got to give them credit for continuing to make big shot after big shot when it felt like we could get away from them in that second half. And so I was proud of the team for coming out and kind of having an odd first half a little bit, and then settling in and getting control of the game in the third quarter, and then, of course, making the big plays down the stretch on both ends of the floor. Tiara got a huge stop, and then Ken, finished the game with just a huge, attack and finish, made the free throw, to win. And so a little surprised we didn't go to overtime. There's obviously a joke in that, but not really. It feels like, I guess, every one of these games is meant to be one way or another, an overtime game. But so excited that this one wasn't, and it was a win. That was the challenge before the game to the team. We haven't done it yet. Can we win a game that's not overtime? And we did. And so happy for everyone.
This is 3 straight games, in not overtime, but 3 straight games that have gone right down to the finish. Is learning to execute late, is this something that a team can learn to do and get better at? And is that what you're seeing with this group now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's so many lessons. This year has taught us so many lessons. The schedule's been daunting, overall, and this, even the conference schedule has been with so many road games, and this one on a 1 day less, no day off this week because we played Saturday, Monday. So it's a real grind, and here we go. It's only halfway over. We've got a noon game in Pullman in less than 48 hours, so it's a real grind. And in all of those things, there's lessons, and the team's adapted and learned, and everybody, I think, can see that growth, And so the first overtime game we played, we didn't finish, at Pacific, and then, the last 3 we have. And I think there's a ton of progress there, and the language we're all speaking is easier for everybody. I think we're just always on the same page now, where, previously, how could we be? And we hadn't been through it yet, So learning how to win close games is a skill. It's not, just luck out and do it. You got to make plays, and this team's doing that.
Kennedy, the ball gets inbounded to you late. Not a lot of time. Are you looking to take it all away, or are you just seeing what's available?
Yeah, that was drawn up just to get to the rack. That's what I love to do. So just had to execute down the stretch, and it was a big shot. It was fun.
That going to the rim does seem to be maybe the offensive play that you're most comfortable with. Was that why you like that call late?
I mean, of course. That's kind of what I've always done. That's kind of who I am. I'm getting in the rack and creating. So yeah, I would say so.
You guys on social media dropped a fun little video this week where Allie was awarded a scholarship. I just want to actually speak with all 3 of you about that. Coach, what's it mean to have moments like that during the season where you make a decision and are able to reward a player like that? What's that mean to the program?
It was fun, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was, in my opinion, obvious, as the year went, probably everyone. Allie started a couple games for us this year and played some huge minutes already. Made a couple threes against UConn. I think that's probably proof that she's worthy. But it's only the second time we've ever done it. Had a walk-on that earned a scholarship that I remember. We haven't had many walk-ons in our program over the years, and so for that, it's very meaningful, and it's a joy, honestly, to be a part of. I love her story. I love what she brings every day, and because of that, I think it's a great message. That everybody here, if you get an opportunity, what are you going to do with it? And if you do the most with it, you'll be rewarded for it. And that's true in every situation within a program, whether it's a walk-on or a scholarship player, playing time, no playing time, all those things, And so Allie has come in every day, been like a pro, just taken in information, adapted her game, been very courageous in the way she's approached the game, and is getting better and better, and in my opinion, is just scratching the surface, of what she's truly capable of on a basketball court. And so I'm just really proud of her, and it was really special to see the team rally around her and be so happy for her last night.
So Allie, you came here as a walk-on. Was that a difficult decision? Obviously, you likely had other opportunities. What drew you to do that without the promise of a scholarship on your arrival?
The moment I came on campus and I met the coaching staff and the team, I just knew that this place was special and that this was the biggest opportunity. And I was just so grateful just to have a spot here, and so it means a lot.
What's it, Kennedy, speaking for the players, what's it like in the locker room seeing a player have a moment like that with your teammate?
Oh, we were so excited for her. It was such a cool moment to see us rally around her. I'm super proud of Allie. She's like a little sister to me. And she just showed up every day and just worked her butt off. And it's just been so fun to watch and see her grow. So super proud of her, and the best is yet to come.
Obviously, Scott has a reputation. He'll play freshmen. Is that something that you had in mind, that the if you're not going to not play just because you're a freshman, if you weren't, was that something you were thinking about when you came?
I was just thinking about improving overall and just giving everything I have, working hard. Like, I didn't have any expectations. I just wanted to do whatever I could for the team.
Allie's kind of been your first wing off the bench in the rotation. What has she done to earn that trust so quickly in her time here?
I think her gift is understanding the game, and you know what, she hasn't shot it like she's going to, of course, but that's true of our entire team. But she's accurate. She gets the scheme, she understands the game, her instincts are phenomenal, and so she's been a very disruptive defender, and she's very accurate in our offense, and she takes care of the basketball. And so, when you think about the things that get people on the floor for us, that's what they are, So I think, she just kind of sets the bar for that every day, and she's a sponge. She's just learning so quickly, and so it comes down to execution, and she executes very well.
What do you think is the main thing that you've gotten better at or had to adjust to in playing at this level, Allie?
I would say everything. I mean, I've learned so much. It's like night and day compared to me last year. I mean, Scott just has so much to teach, and this team has been like such a great role models for me. So it's been like every part of my game has, I think, improved.
I know you just got off the floor against Loyola Marymount, but I'm not going to get a chance to talk to you before you hit the road again. A whole season of change, facing teams you haven't played before. Saturday, you play a team you know well. What's it mean to go to Pullman and face an old Pac-12 rival up there and get on the floor against them?
A big test. It's always a test against them. Cammie does such a good job. They're so well coached. They're tough. They're physical. They'll have a good scheme. That, and so that's what it's just about, a battle of toughness typically. And so for us, here's just one more. It just seems almost fitting, that this stretch, these 8 days end at Washington State. And so obviously great signs on Maui for us. Great signs on the road last weekend. Not having maybe our A game today, it was great to see that this team had the grit and the toughness to find a way to pull it out and win, and now we're going to need a great performance Saturday, and I think everybody understands that. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Say it. Go Beavs.
Go Beavs.